This is my case study for EDL 856, parental apathy. Our problem identification, what do we know? We know that Miss Rose is a new assistant principal who is excited about getting parents and the community involved in the school. We also know that parent involvement is currently low at John F. Kennedy. We know that there is no PTA or PTO. We also know that the principal is not very excited about trying to get parents involved. He has fought this battle the past couple of years. What we need to know are what types of ways did they try to get parents involved. We also need to know what were they asking the community to get involved with. Were they big tasks, small tasks? How were they asking the community to get involved? What things worked with the past PTA, PTO, or other parent involvement groups? What is the school doing to give back to the community? And what are the school demographics? Our analysis, identifying the problem. The problem is the lack of parent involvement at JFK. The past parent groups no longer exist, and the principal is not very interested in bringing them back. We also are figuring out if the AP should continue with the meeting of 8 parents. Our plan of action. The first step is to continue with the meeting. Second step is to keep trying out different things to get parents involved. Then we are going to increase communication with parents and the community. And then we're going to plan community events. For our first step of continuing with the meeting, we should find out what made the parents come to that meeting, find out what they would like to what would help to improve parent involvement, and then begin to plan a family event. Even if it's just getting ideas for a family event, start putting that into the parents' heads. Then with our second step of keep trying different things to get parents involved, we will invite parents to this family event, plan another meeting with more notice, more flyers, and maybe an email or a call home. The first meeting, the flyer was sent home Friday afternoon. The meeting was Monday. So maybe having more notice, maybe more reminders will get more parents there. Then take the things that we learned from the first meeting from surveying those 8 parents, finding out why they came and what they think could help with the parent improvement. Then with our increased communication, we will communicate with the parents about their students, the positives and the negatives. Getting parents more involved with their everyday school life will help get them involved with our plans of having a PTA. Send monthly emails about upcoming events, big and small, around the school. Call home when there's an upcoming event, so emails and calling home. And then for the community, communicating with Facebook, Twitter, even a newsletter, and even calling out the local news channel to come visit when there's maybe an event, or even just to come take a look around the school. Then our last step, plan community events. We will plan community service projects for individual classes, for families to come out, maybe just for staff. Next, finding volunteer opportunities for the school to get involved in. Again, maybe just classes, inviting families out to it, making a whole school project, maybe just staff. But if we get our volunteer hours and help the community, that will make them more likely to help us. Having the community come to a school event or just visiting us during the school hours to see how great our school is. Then what is best for our students? Community involvement can help with funding to receive school supplies for our students. Parent involvement helps get parents involved in their students' school lives, as well as shows their students that the parents care. Having a PTA can provide more opportunities for these students Doing things for the community shows the students how to be good citizens, that give and take that we have. And then inviting the community to the school lets the students show off their hard work, as well as show the community or show the students that the community care about them as a student. Then for our resolution, having 8 parents show up is better than 0. Those 8 parents should be used to the best of our ability, trying to get the ball rolling on getting those 8 parents volunteering, and then hopefully more will join in. Then starting small but slowly growing will help show our principal that we could possibly have a PTA in the future. Sending out more than one invitation to the meeting, giving parents that notice, helping those parents plan to come to meetings, maybe even sending out a survey, what time works best for you, then pulling that collection of information and kind of setting a time that works best for the majority of the parents. For our debriefing, what I was thinking during this case study is that it is important to have parent and community involvement. I was also thinking that they should continue with the meeting. They shouldn't cancel it. That just gives those 8 parents a reason to not come to the next one. So I think they need to get feedback from the parents and get them involved as much as they can. I was also thinking that Miss Rose should take on the communication as part of her job. She's the one that is very enthused about it. She's very excited. And that would make it a better project for her to do than the principal. What I was feeling was proud of Miss Rose for sticking up for something she believes in. She kept giving the ideas to the principal till he finally let her take a try at it. Then I was also excited that a few parents showed up because I think 8 is better than 0. They had 0 parent involvement, and now they have those 8 parents. I think that's great, a great start. Then I also was feeling hopeful that the principal will come around and see parent involvement is important and that it can happen with different approaches. What I value those 8 parents who showed up and showed interest in their students' schools. I value the principal for letting Miss Rose have a chance finally to get that parent involvement rolling, and then also Miss Rose for wanting to change that status quo. Unresolved issues. Will we be able to continue to grow the parent involvement? Will it just be those 8? Will we get a couple more? Will we get a whole bunch more? Will the community eventually come around to see how great JFK School is? Will the principal get on board of having PTA and PTO? And what are some other ways we can promote our school to the community and to our parents? Standard 7. An educational leader promotes the academic success and personal well-being of every student by promoting communities of engagement for families and other stakeholders in the school's community. How did you, as the educational leader, promote the academic success of every student while addressing the issues revealed in the parental apathy case? With Standard ES2A, we advocate for school policies and programs that promote equitable learning opportunities and student success. I advocated for parental and community involvement. I think that definitely helps the students succeed. Getting involved in the community opens up opportunities for the community to want to help the school. So setting up those volunteer hours, seeing what all we can do for the community, then the community might be more willing to help us because they can help us with school supplies, they can help us with funding, which then leads to academic success. And then getting parents involved will help boost their students' self-esteem, which then can help their academics. How did you, as the educational leader, promote the personal well-being of every student while addressing the issues revealed in the parental apathy case? With standard BG2C, collaboratively developed implementation plans to achieve those goals. Building positive relationships with families helps build positive relationships with each student. Building a healthy relationship with the community, again, shows students how they can be good community leaders in the future. They can be good citizens. Achieving the goal of getting parents involved helps students see that they are important. Getting the community to come see the students at school gives those students an opportunity to show off their achievements, show off their schoolwork, show off what they get to do every day at school. And that is all. One more. How did you, as the educational leader, promote communities of engagement for families and other stakeholders in the school's community while addressing the issues revealed in the parental apathy case? With standard CSK1C, develop family and community partnerships, involving those 8 parents and coming up with ideas to continue to grow the parental involvement. Planning a family fun night to get more parents involved, get them to see what the parent involvement can be all about. Planning future meetings with more advertisement and more notice. Planning a community involvement activity so that the school can get out and help the community. And lastly, inviting the community to come see the students in action during a school day. That is all. Thank you.